Mike Fuljenz is the president of Universal Coin and Bullion, one of the great partners here on KSFO. Mike, I'm really concerned about counterfeiting. People need to know about this when it comes to coins that are being counterfeited. You have an amazing story regarding counterfeiting and your kids. Could you share this with us right now?
Well, there was a local attorney who'd been written about in counterfeit detection books in the 70s. He was selling his best friend's counterfeits in Louisiana. He even went to church with them. They were godfathers to each other's children. It was an amazing betrayal. And one day the doctor came into my office with blood and amniotic fluid all over his greens and said, "Tell me if these are counterfeit or not." And I said, "They're parquet." And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "They're not butter. They're not real."
Wow.
And so the process went, I flew in a gentleman who was an authenticator and grader, Michael Fahey from the American Numismatic Association, where I graded and authenticated coins. And we looked at the coins and we helped the doctor and his clinic get back restitution for all they bought in counterfeits. And he said, "What can I do for you, Brian?" And I said, "Let's just be friends." We were both fans of LSU and we went to ball games together. 3 years later, when we found we couldn't have kids, he said, "The next 2 babies through the clinic are yours." And we did everything for free for him. And then he returned the favor unexpectedly. And I wouldn't have my kids if I hadn't helped him with this counterfeit problem with this local attorney.
My goodness. So you helped him out when he was in great need. And again, there's a lot of money on the table for this guy.
Right.
He turns around and does you a much greater favor by allowing you the opportunity to adopt these 2 kids.
A lifetime favor, and my kids are 20 and 18 in college today.
Fantastic story. Now, okay, let's talk about the counterfeiting. You see these ads at hotels where you can go in and you can buy coins or you can sell your gold. Tell folks what to look out for here.
Well, recently I participated in a story in a regional paper in Texas called The Examiner, award-winning regional paper, and they tested hotel coin buyers. And they found in many cases they were paying 10, 20 cents on the dollar. I even went in and sold some of my grandmother's coins and found coins they were paying 25 cents on the dollar, while all the while saying they paid top dollar over melt on some of the coins they were paying below melt. Good Morning America has done a study on mail-in buyers paying 20, 25 cents on the dollar. You need to know whether you're buying or selling coins. You need to know your dealer and their reputation.
Okay, so how do people know who these folks are they may be dealing with?
Well, make sure they're Better Business Bureau accredited. We have an A+ rating at this time. I would say see if they're in a board member of leading court organizations. See if they are award-winning in many different areas through their writings or for their service. You know, in church you say you want time, talent, and treasure.
Right.
See if they've really given both time, talent, and treasure to the coin business or the coin hobby as a whole.
So again, you don't want to buy your gold from just anybody. And as you mentioned, Mike, it's very important. You don't want to just sell to anybody. You need to know who you're dealing with.
Yes, you do. And we started talking about counterfeits. You want to deal with someone who's a true expert. I taught the counterfeit detection courses for 18 years for the American Numismatic Association. There are other experts out there, but not many. And you want to make sure the person you're dealing with, both buying and selling, is a true expert.
Mike Fuljenz, Universal Coin and Bullion, always a pleasure.
Thank you, Brian.